Welcome to our lesson on the structure of atoms. In this presentation, we'll cover atomic structure, models of atoms, valency, atomic number and mass number, as well as isotopes and isobars. Let's begin. The structure of an atom comprises protons, neutrons, and electrons. These basic components provide the mass and charge of the atoms. Protons have a positive charge, electrons have a negative charge, and neutrons have no charge. One of the earliest models of an atom was Thomson's model. He proposed that atoms are like plum pudding, with tiny positive charges scattered throughout a cloud of negative electrons. This model helped explain why atoms have a neutral charge overall and why they emit light when collided. However, it had limitations and the results of experiments carried out by other scientists could not be explained by this model. In Rutherford's famous gold foil experiment, fast-moving alpha particles were bombarded on a very thin gold foil. Most particles passed straight through, some were deflected by small angles, and 1 out of 12,000 particles rebounded. This led to the conclusion that atoms are mostly empty space, with a small, concentrated positive charge in the nucleus. Based on these observations, Rutherford proposed the nuclear model of the atom. In this model, the nucleus holds all the mass with electrons orbiting it, and the nucleus is much smaller than the atom itself. However, this model had a limitation. It couldn't explain why electrons don't spiral into the nucleus due to the energy lost from acceleration. Niels Bohr then proposed a new model, stating that electrons orbit the nucleus in specific energy levels or shells represented by letters K, L, M, N or numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. This helped explain the stability of atoms and emission of light. But it was limited to the hydrogen atom and violated the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. The maximum number of electrons present in a shell is given by 2n square, where n is the shell number. Hence, the maximum number of electrons in different shells are as follows. First orbit or K-shell will be is equal to 2 times 1 square is equal to 2. Second orbit or L shell will be is equal to 2 times 2 square is equal to 8. Third orbit or M shell will be is equal to 2 times 3 square is equal to 18. Fourth orbit or N shell will be is equal to 2 times 4 square is equal to 32, and so on. The maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in the outermost orbit is 8. Electrons fill the inner shells first before moving to the next shell. Valency refers to the combining capacity of an element to form compounds. It is determined by the number of valence electrons, which are the electrons present in the outermost orbit of an atom. The number of bonds an atom can form depends on its valency. The atomic number of an atom is the total number of protons in its nucleus, represented by Z. The mass number, or atomic mass, represented by A, is the total number of protons and neutrons in an atom. Atoms of the same element with the same atomic number but different mass numbers are isotopes. They have the same chemical properties but different physical properties. Atoms of different elements with the same mass number but different atomic numbers are called isobars. Thank you for learning about the structure of atoms with me today. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures and solve MCQ tests of this chapter on Eduref to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all. You also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 9. Thank you.